Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this week's video we're going to be drawing Byleth with Bernadetta from the Black Eagle's house in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm drawing the female version of Byleth, pulling the pre-time skip version of Bernadetta into a hug while she's tearing up, because that's how I felt the scene should have gone in the second support conversation between the two of them. I originally played the game through the Blue Lion's house. I've never played the Black Eagle's house, but I started a new game plus recently because I need a distraction. I'll get into that later, but I need a distraction, so I figured I'd replay Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm doing the Black Eagle's new game plus. And I never really talked to Bernadetta before since I was playing Blue Lions, and in the second support conversation between her and Byleth, my heart just breaks for her, and I don't appreciate it, and all I wanted to do was hug this little baby, and so I drew her kind of tearing up and pulling Bernadetta into a hug because her backstory is just so freaking sad, and I don't appreciate it. And bear with me through this awful process of trying to draw two people hugging. As I'm sure you've seen from my previous videos, I don't really draw characters together, especially to the extent of like touching each other very often. I've been trying to practice that, but it just always feels like they end up mushed together and their proportions are off. I struggle with it. If you have any tips, drop it in the comments. I've been trying, but so on to the point of the reason that I need a distraction. If you watched my last video, I was talking about how last Friday my dog had to get surgery to have what appears to be a tumor removed. We're still waiting on the biopsy results, but when we went and picked him up that Friday, the vet did tell us that it doesn't look good. It is probably cancerous, and that if it is, it looks like the blood vessel stuff that was connected to the tumor, it probably spread. And I'm trying not to tear up right now. I do apologize. He is my best friend. He's my baby. I have had him since I was 14 years old, and I can't bear the thought of losing him. And waiting on these biopsy results to see if he's doing okay is just not a fun experience waiting for. And I do apologize for my videos being shorter, my videos being more spread apart. I'm just trying to look out for him right now, spend as much time with him as I can. He's constantly up in the bed cuddling with me while I play Fire Emblem. He's getting a lot of rest. We got him a new onesie because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, he absolutely adores onesies. I'm sorry, I'm ranting about my dog right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that part in the video because of me getting all emotional, but if I do, that's what's going on now that I've calmed myself. As you can see here, I am fighting for my life trying to draw Bernadetta being pulled into a hug. If you know anything about the game, Bernadetta is a huge scaredy cat, a huge baby. Being touched, she practically acts like you're trying to kill her. So I'm trying to draw the idea that she's not really hugging the professor so much as the professor pulls her into a hug because she is just aching for her. But like I said previously, I'm struggling to draw them hugging, nonetheless being forced into a hug. But I did try my best. At the end, I do like how it turned out. I don't love it. I wish I could have done better. But at my current skill level and what I am attempting here with the two people, something that's not really my forte, I am happy with the way that it turned out. I am going to keep trying to practice drawing people together. I knew that drawing this hand on Bernadetta was a struggle for me, but God, was I fighting for my life trying to draw that hand. I must have erased and redone that hand a million times, but as usual, the reason that I'm leaving it in and not just cutting out the mistakes is because all artists make mistakes. I'm not going to cut out every single little thing that I mess up on. In fact, I try to not cut anything out of my videos unless it's just going on a really long time and I'm just trying to shorten it, because I want you guys to see that it doesn't just start out coming out right the very first time. I messed up that hand a million times before I got it in a place where I liked it. And hopefully, as I grow as an artist, I can look back on stuff like this and maybe I'll know how to draw hands one day, and I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I used to struggle so bad with hands. But I know I make a lot of mistakes. I know I'm not perfect. I want to document that. I don't want to just cut out every single mistake I make. I mean, just as an example, this is a drawing that I made years ago, back whenever I basically just didn't put hands on my characters, just basically some meat blocks at the end of their arms. And I still loved that drawing, and I mean, hands aren't something that come naturally to me, so I've practiced and practiced and practiced, and I still don't really understand how they work or how to draw them. It's the bane of my freaking existence, hands. I will try to not have them in my drawing at all if possible, but they have a lot of expression in them, and they really help bring your piece together, and so I try my best, but I know I'm not great at it. But that was just an example of, like, even from my old art to now, I've come a long way with hands, even though I still struggle a lot. So basically just an idea of, like, don't give up. Don't just cut out all of your content in your videos of you struggling with stuff, because it might help somebody. Around this area is where I started to actually see it come together, and I'm like, okay, these are starting to look like two characters hugging and not just a big blobby mess. Oh, also, I only just realized while playing the Black Eagle House's playthrough that Bernadetta is played by Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and I can't unhear it now, and I kind of love that for her. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I do apologize if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. He's having him a good snooze. Oh, and for my other voice actor fans out there, I am currently obsessed with the fact that the voice actor from Fire Emblem Heroes who plays Matthew is also Caspar and Lorenz in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I just put my everything, all my XP, all my items, my everything into Caspar, because not only do I love that he's voiced by the same guy as Matthew, but I actually really, really love Caspar. I love his personality, and I think he's 100% going to be my strongest character. And if you're sick of hearing me talk about Matthew, honestly, all I have to say is you've come to the wrong channel. Oh, and I don't think I got around to mentioning this since I had so much to talk about in my last video that had been going on, but me and my boyfriend have been playing D&D together again lately. He's never been a DM before, so he's kind of doing it for the first time, and he's doing it, we're kind of just doing it together, just he's DMing for me, and then I'm trying to work on a campaign for him. And I've been working on kind of creating my own Fire Emblem Blazing Blade world for him to play in. I've created my own classes and everything for it, and I'm kind of taking a break from it right now because of my dog and just trying to keep stress levels down and stuff, because it can be stressful. But that's been super exciting. I've actually been kind of doodling and stuff my character from our campaign, so you might see some D&D art coming out soon, because I'm really obsessed with my goblin character that I'm playing right now. Her name is Lute, and she's a bard, and she's just perfect. I love her, and I've been drawing her a lot, and so I might upload some videos talking about our campaign and showing you my character. Me and my boyfriend just finished binging the Devil May Cry series on Netflix. This is his second time watching it because he wanted to watch it with me. He loves Devil May Cry, he loves the games, he loves the original anime. I've never seen or played any of it, but he really kept talking about it a lot and kept getting me all excited about it, and I thought it was really good. I loved it. I ended up drawing a picture of Dante from the series, and I think I might try to upload that soon. He was pretty fun to draw. I really like Dante, definitely my favorite character. But because of how much interest the anime got me into the game, I've been trying to play Devil May Cry 5 lately, because that's like the one that my boyfriend really enjoys and wants me to play. I'm struggling with it. I feel like it just tells you one time, like, here's this million combos for you to learn, now do it. I don't feel like it's very intuitive. But now that he got me all obsessed with the show, I have to wait like everybody else for season 2. And I'm upset because it was really good. And I love his relationship with Lady. And Virgil showing up at the end got me all excited. And now I have to wait. And I'm not happy about it. And while we're drawing Fire Emblem, any of my viewers who have played Fire Emblem Three Houses, I am curious who your favorite house leader is and who your favorite student is. It could be both if your favorite character is the same as the house leader, but if it's not, I am curious who your favorites are. If I had to pick a favorite through the 2 houses that I've played so far, I obviously am still working on Black Eagle. I'm like on chapter 8 or 9, but I did completely finish Blue Lions. As of right now, I'd have to say my favorite is Dimitri and Caspar. Originally playing it on my first playthrough, my favorite character was hands down Ash from the Blue Lions, but thus far, getting into the Black Eagles, I am just obsessed with Caspar. And I mean, obviously, being Matthew's voice actor, I'm not sure that anyone can beat him. But now I shall let you watch me color and give you a break from my voice. So I'm putting this part back to like normal playback speed so that it goes really fast because I took way too long trying to draw these tears. This is pretty much the end of the video though after I get the tears finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like my drawing of Bernadetta and Byleth. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!